Okay, hello. So today I'm doing an unboxing video. It's a load of graphic novels that I bought off eBay, and today I'm going to be unboxing them. They're all DC graphic novels. I bought 5 this month. So yeah, should we just get straight into it, I guess? Okay, so first up I've got this one. I can't remember what is in it or what it is, but I think actually there's, with the exception of one, they're all DC graphic novels. And yeah, speaking of the one, this is upside down. This is Nailbiter Volume 1. So I've heard really great things about this. It's an Image comic production. Yeah, so it's basically a town of serial killers, or a town that produces serial killers, and the one that like bites the nails off people's fingers is the Nailbiter, and I think he has to work together with the police. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. The art looks absolutely great in it. Reminds me a lot of Outcast that I read last month, Volume 1 of that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading Volume 1 of Nailbiter and maybe continuing on with it. Okay, next up we've got... So Nailbiter was something that I just got recommended for me out of the blue. And so I saw it online on eBay and just thought, yeah, why not, and picked it up. Okay, so this one, I can see what this is already. I'm very excited for this one. So this is, get it open. This is Batman: The Long Halloween Part 1. This is the Eaglemoss collection. It's a little bit damaged, just on the rims, on the edges, but inside all looks fine. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, so the Eaglemoss collection is something that I've collected before. You get, I think it's the first 50 volumes, or up until the first 50. So yeah, this is a bit damaged. It's got like a scratch on the front as well, and dents. I wonder if that's from posting or if that's... These are all second hand, but the quality said like new. I mean, realistically, I'm only bothered if there's any pages missing, because it's just the spine that I care about with the image. So yeah, the first 50 volumes of the Eaglemoss collection are all classic DC stories, and they all form together to make the Justice League. So this is volume 17, and this is part 1 of The Long Halloween. Supposedly, The Long Halloween is one of the graphic novels that has influenced the new Batman film with Robert Pattinson in. So I'm very excited to read this, and also I'll have to see if I can pick up Batman Ego to try and read as well, because I've heard good things about that, and that's supposedly influenced it. Okay, next up we have... Very exciting. Oh, very nice. DC versus Marvel Comics. So this was the second DC versus Marvel graphic novel that was released. It was released, I think, in the 90s. And yeah, I've been looking to read one of these for a long time. Basically, I'm just very excited to read this, and I just really bought this off a whim. I saw it. Again, the corners on this are a bit dog-eared, but that's okay. I'm just worried about the pages, but they all seem okay. The art in this looks great. I'm really excited to read this. So yeah, we've got on the cover Batman vs Captain America. We've got Superman vs the Hulk, Storm vs Wonder Woman, and then on the back you've got, I think that's Superboy versus Spider-Man, Wolverine versus Morbo, is that? I'm not sure. But yeah, no, very excited to read this. It's only 4 or 5 issues, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But it's got all of the... It's got an afterword, it's got all about the characters in there. That's very cool. So yeah, I'll have to read that. Right, next up we have... How do I open this? Okay, so I've finally got this one open. I opened it a very dodgy way, but here we go. Right, this is another Image comic, non-DC comic. Sorry, it's Outcast Volume 2. So I read Volume 1 last month. It was something I've had for... This looks in great condition actually. This is very good to say this is used. This is the best condition I've had, other than Nailbiter, which is in good condition. It's a bit dinted at the top, but this is in very good condition. Yeah, sorry, so this is by Robert Kirkman, the guy that did The Walking Dead, and I read Volume 1 last month. After I read that, I had to read Volume 2, so I just picked it up, and I'm very, very excited to read this. I watched Season 1 of the show when it came out, never got around to watching Season 2, and then I think it got cancelled. So there are 44 issues out, I believe, of Outcast. So that makes, I think, 8 graphic novels, trade paperback ones. Then there's 3 or 4 books that they're sort of omnibuses. So yeah, I had Volume 1 sat in my desk for absolutely ages. I bought it when it first came out in 2013, maybe, I want to say. And then yeah, finally read it this month, and had to read Volume 2. So just looking through this, it looks absolutely great. I'm very excited to read this. I love Robert Kirkman's writing. I really enjoyed The Walking Dead I've read up until the Whisperers War thing of The Walking Dead. So I'm excited to read that, see what that is. Okay, and finally, we have this one. Let's try and get this open. So this is stuck in here, that's what this is. God, all these packages are hard to open. Okay, here we go. So this is part 2 of the Long Halloween. This is actually wrapped. Is this new? Oh, this might be new. That's a lot heftier than the other one. Part 2 of the Long Halloween. Yeah, volume 18 of the Eaglemoss collection. Like I said about part 1, very, very excited to read this. This looks like it's going to be what influences Batman with Robert Pattinson. It's also like Year 1 and 2 and Batman Ego, so I'll have to try and pick those up. But yeah, so if we look, I don't know how well you can see that, but if you look at the spine, the Eaglemoss books actually all form together and you get the big Justice League photo. So yeah, this is volume 17 and 18, making the Long Halloween story, issues 1 to 13. So yeah, very excited to read all these. This was a very short video just to basically do an unboxing and show you what I've been buying over the last month. And if this is a video you want to see again on my channel, leave a like down below, comment what you'd like to see. If you want me to review any of these, subscribe and I'll do another video on them. I do buy comics all the time, so I'm more than happy to do another unboxing video. And yeah, let's just finally go through what we got. So we got Outcast Volume 2, very good condition. I'm very excited to read this. The art and the writing just looked great. The end of Volume 1 left on a bit of a cliffhanger, well, quite a bit of a cliffhanger. So I'm very excited to read this. And then we've got DC versus Marvel, which was, I mean, the condition's not great on this. It's kind of, you can see where it's been read a few times. It's very creased at the top, dog-eared on the bottom. But I mean, all the pages look intact. That's really all I'm fussed about. If it's just gonna be sat on a shelf, it'll be tight, compressed like that. Yeah, no, this was just bought this off a whim. Just a novelty to have and to read. It's not as gritty as say the New 52 stuff or anything like that. But no, I'm really excited to read this, and I really want to start reading more Marvel comics. I read Spider-Man Life Stories last month, which is in a video I filmed that might be coming out soon. I need to edit that, it's a long video. So yeah, I need to read more Spider-Man. If you've got any Spider-Man stories that anyone knows of that are really good, then feel free to leave a comment down below or DM me on Instagram at CageYouTube. I'll definitely reply to those because I'm looking to read more Spider-Man. Thirdly, I've got Nailbiter Volume 1. I'll probably put something on my Instagram as a review of this. Yeah, very excited to read this. It seems kind of like Silence of the Lambs. I think there's 8 volumes of that so far, so I'll read that and probably pick up Volume 2. Same with Outcast, I'll pick up Volume 3, and then I'll probably end up buying more of the Eaglemoss collection they have the Death of Superman Eaglemoss, so I'll probably end up getting that. Right, and then finally we've got Long Halloween Part 2. Yeah, very, very, very excited to read that. I don't know what else to say. So all the Eaglemoss stuff actually comes with, so you've got the main story here, and then you've got another single issue in the back. So there's Detective Comics number 66, Two-Face Golden Age Origin from 1942, introduces a classic Batman villain whose life of crime depends on flipped sacred coin. What's this one? The Riddler and Poison Ivy in the single issue of that one. But then yeah, so this is sort of a detective noir. I mean, you probably know about Long Halloween, you've probably heard about it before. So yeah, excited to read that. We'll review it if anyone wants a review of it. Leave a comment below, subscribe for more, and this was just a short video to show you what I've been buying in lockdown and how much money I've been spending that I shouldn't be spending. Yeah, oh, quickly, hang on a sec. Oh, I'm back. So this is not something I bought off eBay, but it's something I bought this month. Not that one, this one. This is DC Metal, introduces a load of different versions of Batman from what I believe. You've got the Batman Who Laughs, who's like a Batman infected with the Joker toxin. So yeah, this is Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo. I'll probably be talking about those a lot, those guys a lot. I love the New 52 Batman storyline, it's what got me into comics. So that's, yeah, very special to me. So to see them working together on this, very, very excited to read this. I got the deluxe edition of this, so this contains the whole entire story. It's issues 1 to 6 of Batman Dark. Batman Dark Knight Metal. Sorry, not Batman Dark. Yeah, Dark Knight Metal. Yeah, so I made the mistake of a few months ago, before lockdown, I bought The Batman Who Laughs, which is a great story, but I thought this was the one that introduced The Batman Who Laughs, but it's not. It's Dark Knight's Metal. So this was a character that I've already read this, and should have read this first. So I'm going to read this and then reread The Batman Who Laughs. This is the artwork by Jock, and Scott Snyder writing again. Jock did the artwork for Batman Black Mirror when Dick Grayson takes over the role of Batman. I also bought that one at the start of lockdown, but I reviewed that in another video that's coming out soon. So yeah, this has been a very different video for my channel. I've not done really comic book stuff before. If it's something you enjoy, then please leave a like down below, leave a comment. Feel free to recommend me stuff. Yeah, I'm open to anything. Like I say, I read DC, looking to read more Marvel, I read Image, everything pretty much. So yeah, thank you for watching if anyone got this far. Thanks for sticking around. If you liked the video, like I say, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, then sorry, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, see you guys, bye. Bye.